guys. So this is Victory here. Do not mind my background or whatever you are seeing right now. Just be focused on me and the story I want to say. So I just felt like saying some things about how everything has been from basically I just want to say the story of my life from birth till actually this moment right now. So I'll just start. It might be into parts. I might break it into parts, part one, part two, depending on how I start and where I stop and everything. There was a time I got a diary. I'm not a fan of diary. I don't really write diaries. I don't write in diaries like that. And there was a time I got a diary and I tried remembering my past, present, and everything. And I was just pouring it into the diary. But now the diary is nowhere to be found. So I just felt like it would be nice instead of doing a diary that would be nowhere to be found or would lost or something. Let me just do a video like evidence so that if I want to recall something that has happened, or I want to communicate it to people, I'll just come back to my videos instead of writing it in a book and the book ends up getting lost or something. So all right, fast forward or rewind to when I was born. um I'll actually be saying this based on what I was told because as you and I know, babies, it's not all babies that can remember everything that happened, you except maybe their parents told them. Okay, so um I was born in February 24, 2002, uh to my lovely parents, Mr. and Mrs. Momo. Okay, my uh, parents, right, had two sons before I was born. So basically, I'm the third born. Currently, we are four, two girls, two boys. But as at that time, I think what happened was that they had two boys, and like my mom took in almost immediately, like almost like close to 2 years after the second born, which is also a boy. And when they were expecting me, they were somehow wanting a girl. You get, after two boys, you want to experience how your girl child will look like. You get something like that. So it was like that, and that was how and where I was born. Family expecting girls or a girl, and I was born. I was born. Now, um, they told me that when I was born, my brother was like my brother, the second born, was happy and was singing, and it was like victory, victory, hallelujah, 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 victory, victory, hallelujah, Jesus conquered the devil, macha macha. And that was when my parents caught the name that they gave me, Victory, because he was just joyfully singing the song and he walked past them singing it, and they were like, okay, I think the Lord is trying to talk to us through this boy. All right, let's name her Victory. And they named her Victory, right? Okay. After then, um what I was told is my mom, she needed more helping hands, and so she had these two kind of people working for her, like doing the house chores and all those kind of things. So what now happened was that those two ladies, I don't know, they used to do too much. Like when mom's is not around, they'll beat the children and all that and all that and all that. Just in short, they are like, I don't know, I don't want to say they are like tools. My mom will complain, you get, about them and all that. So there was a time my mom left me with them, and along the line, I don't know what happened, but they told me, my mom told me that one of them fell me down, hit my head on the wall, and I actually like fainted, something like that. I fainted, and they were like denying that no, it's not me, no, it's not me, it's not me. I don't know how they revived me up, but they never told anybody. They didn't tell my mom that when my mom came back from work, they didn't tell her that your daughter fainted or this is what happened. They just like concealed everything, you get, and that really disturbed me as a baby. I wasn't even talking yet. I wasn't walking. So as a baby, it really disturbed me because I can't really recall the scenario. I can't really picture it, but I remember that something was not right. As a child, as a baby that cannot talk, I remember I just felt like something was not right. Until they told me, that's how I was recalling as a baby. You might not believe that babies can recall, but baby will never talk or feel recall, because I remember the scenario was not like perfect, but then there's no way I can communicate it, right? So my mom actually went to prayer house to pray, and prophecy came, and yes, they were exposed about what they did. They hit my head on the wall and everything, so they were exposed about that. And I don't know, my mom was like trying to, you know, chase them out of the house by all means. By all means. All right, so fast forward to one time where I was seriously ill, like I was seriously down, and they took me to one clinic like that. Yeah, around that time, I think I don't even know, but I was a baby, right? I had started maybe talking or not, I can't really recall, but they told me I was still small, not up to 1 years, and I was ill, like I was really sick. And then they took me to one hospital. I don't know the name of the hospital, I don't know what happened, but I know that there's this big scars in my butt that is still there up to now. All right, so the nurse there, I wasn't eating, I was feeling ill and all that. So the nurse thought it was malaria, right? So she advised that she would be giving me malaria injection. My mom was like, okay, so far she I will be well. She should give me the malaria injection and all that. When the nurse actually gave me this injection, I don't know, as a baby, you as a nurse, you are meant to treat a baby with care, knowing that the baby is fragile, knowing that injections will be too bad when it's too much on the baby and all that. But then this nurse gave me this injection from the other side of her mind. I don't know, because the scar is still there, and anytime I see the scar when I'm bathing or doing anything, I just know that this nurse did not give me this injection from the good side of her mind. She gave me that injection, I don't know, maybe from the bad side of her mind. Maybe she had a beef with someone that she vented it upon me for the scar to be as big up to now that I am big. So um they were they were nursing this pain. They said I was always groaning, I wasn't comfortable, I couldn't sit. They were always carrying me and all that, and it's affected my brain. I couldn't do anything by myself and all that and all that. And yeah, so my mom took me to another place, like a doctor's place, and the doctor was like so sad.